So I am beaming to you the frequency of my Reiki victory so that you would feel that. I am in great exaltation. Feel the oneness with the exaltation that I am in right now, because my exaltation is your exaltation. Your exaltation is my exaltation, and all exaltation is our exaltation. There is a oneness of wholeness of exaltation, a oneness of wholeness of ascension. You know, you want to stretch forth your arms to the heavens and say, you know, I am joined in ascension ad infinitum. Feeling a resonant connection with the ascension of every being. What is the ascension? It can happen at the celestial level, where the body is taken up into the celestial realms. That's celestial ascension. Or it can happen as cellular ascension, where the full glory of the all-knowingness, you know, the total enlightenment, becomes anchored within the cellular matrix of one's being while they're yet in a body. That then becomes the cellular ascension. Feel with me right now the resonance of your ascension, my ascension, all ascensions. There is a oneness of wholeness of ascension. When one personally experiences the ascension, then what passes before the eyes of their soul and their heart and their mind is every ascension that is, was, or ever will be. Because to step into that place of total enlightenment is to experience everyone's version of that delicious moment of dancing in the reality of total enlightenment. And even when we think that we don't know, there is a greater expanse of selfhood that is in that infinite knowing. So I have here my book, Miraculii, Song of Ascension, and I'm going to just flip through here and grab a message for us. It doesn't matter when you see this video, whether you see it early on or further down the road, even though it's a pre-recorded video. Because every time is now. Everyone who will ever watch this is already at resonance with this now moment. For we bring into harmonic convergence all of the different moments, because past, present, and future are simultaneous realities. Today, yesterday, and tomorrow, simultaneous realities. They simultaneously exist. Yesterday simultaneously exists with today. Tomorrow simultaneously exists with today and yesterday. The only difference is that they're not simultaneously activated. We are here in the resonance of today. Today is in a state of activation. So all realities are simultaneous, but not simultaneously activated. And that might help you to understand that truth that usually boggles the human mind. So let's see what message Spirit wants us to have. I'm going to just flip the book open here, and there's a message in here for us. And what I have opened up to is a piece that I wrote called Bridge Across the Seas of Time. So this is an appropriate message for this now moment. And in it I say, bridge across the seas of time. Yield passage to this soul of mine. Let me taste the ecstasy I knew before human misery. A mighty essence then I am. I wrote the pages of the master plan. Dancing on a sea of being. Light and love. We're all decreeing. Calling to my fallen self. Time to regain heaven's wealth. Cross the bridge of what's to be, where from your nightmare we are free. I hear the angels calling me, saying, wake up, God, Goddess, you're really free. Wipe the nightmare from your eye, spread your wings and watch death die. Bridge across the seas of time, shackles of my soul unbind. Awake now from illusion's dread, I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. So let's break it down. First stanza says, bridge across the seas of time, yield passage to this soul of mine. Let my soul have passage into that place where I taste the ecstasy that I knew before human misery. There is an ecstasy that we all knew before we came into any kind of human misery. Ecstasy of self preceded all misery. Ecstasy of self is co-eternal with God. Misery is of time, wherein all things have an expiration date. A mighty essence, then I am. I wrote the pages of the master plan. Or we might say I co-wrote the pages of the master plan. You co-wrote the pages of the master plan. Dancing on a sea of being, light and love, we are all decreeing. When you acknowledge something wonderful for yourself, acknowledge it for the whole of the universe. When mama's pregnant, she's eating for two, or three if she's having twins. You are eating on behalf of the whole universe. That which you partake of is that which quickens the very essence of the universe. The expansion of the universe is at the mercy of you completely showing up. Feel into that truth. Dancing on a sea of being, light and love, we're all decreeing. And we're calling to our fallen self, saying it's time to regain heaven's wealth, to cross the bridge of what's to be, where from all nightmares we are free. And let us hear the angels calling me. They're saying, wake up, God, you're really free. Wake up, Goddess, you're really free. And go ahead and wipe the nightmare from your eye so that you spread your wings and watch death die. It's time for death to die. Bridge across the seas of time, shackles of my soul unbind. Awake now from illusion's dread, I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. And let us acknowledge the way in which the shackles of life, the bonds of life, the pains of life have been servant unto us. We are meant to be empowered by everything. Everything is meant to be servant unto you. Nothing is meant to be master over you except the exalted resonance of you. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your soul. Own your love. Your love is co-eternal with God, as you are co-eternal with God. Love is not something that you have to coerce into being, but rather to just allow that intangible essence of love to morph into all kinds of crystallizations, all kind of form expressions of love. The peace that passeth understanding. Own that peace within your soul that's not dependent upon anything external. That's peaceful just because you are. Let your heart and your soul say, I am therefore, at peace. I am, therefore, I love me. I am, therefore, victorious in my life. I am, therefore, a blessing unto all others. I am is the name that you share with God in the family of life. I am is your nature. Be mindful of what you allow to follow I am, because whatever follows your I am is that which you're breathing life into. Breathe life into only those things that are of sacred benefit in your life. And forgive your stumblings of the past. The painful past has passed away, and used to be's don't make no honey. Love yourself with the passion of heaven. And now I offer some didgeridoo. This one I call Pluto Dragon. It's a wonderful one made of agave cactus, and I offer these sound currents as a resonance of healing for you and me and every being, in all existence included, in helping in this healing. I love you so much. Amen, namaste. Hotepin lakesha lakin shalom. Satnam Hariom. Our sacred juices are cooked and infinitely expanding. Juicetafari, Blistafari, Rastafari. May you always have many miles on your smile and wiggle in your giggle. tingling in your boots and laughter ever after, putting your strut, wings on your butt, always rising up, for up at the top there's room for all, it's just the bottom that's crowded, y'all. And so it is, and so it shall eternally be. I am Astarius Miraculii. I love you so much. Take to heart the frequency that I have offered to you today. Be of the awareness that you have shared this frequency with yourself through the part of you who is Astarius Miraculii. Take advantage of the treasures that I have on my website. 19 CDs, a couple of books. Go listen to some sound clips. Read some excerpts. If it pleases your heart, make some purchases. If not, you'll have the quickening of what it will offer you. But don't stop here. If you love what it is that I have to offer, there are so many more offerings. So partake. I am a psychic astrologer, and I do sound healings with didgeridoo and vocal harmonics, distant Reiki as well as Reiki in person. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, we can do some transformational work. And I want to offer you the creme de la creme of what I can to facilitate your transformation, which is also the transformation of life and the whole universe through you. Because that which is done unto the drop is also done unto the ocean. So, beloved, fly well, love your life, love your soul, celebrate who you are, and know that you are the stuff that eternity is made of. Honshaze shonen dai komyo namaste. Fly well.